clarinets, let's take a look at your mini scales page. The first one we're going to look at is the concert B flat mini scale, your C mini scale. Okay, now as a clarinet player, we have to do a little bit of translating. Okay, so the concert pitch is what I would say if I had a full band of instruments all together so that we would sound the same. And then your pitch there on the right is the scale you would actually play to sound the same. Okay, so your C mini scale, concert B flat. Now something to pay attention to on your mini scales page, and we don't really see one yet on our C mini scale at the top, okay, B flat / C, is in between your treble clef and your time signature, you will find something new. Okay, if you look down to like the second one on the page, F/G, see how it has that little sharp sign or accidental there? Okay, we will encounter what we call a key signature with some of these mini scales that we must apply to the notes, okay, so that our mini scale sounds correct. Good news with, again, the one we're going to look at today, concert B flat, your C mini scale, your key of C has no flats or no sharps, so we don't need to adjust any of those notes, okay? Now, a mini scale consists of 5 notes, all right? So it starts with the name of the mini scale, so in this case, C, and then we're going to use our alphabet and key signature to figure out the other 4 notes. So C, then we're going to walk it up. The next one is D, then E, then F, and your 5th and final note in this mini scale is going to be G. Okay, so not too bad. Again, you can see those notes in measure 1, plus the G is in the beginning of measure 2. So again, our 5 notes are going to be C, D, E, F, and G. Okay, so let's start there, again, looking kind of at measure 1, plus the first note of measure 2. Let's again say and finger those. Now I've got my metronome set to 70, which is the tempo at the top you'll be performing them at. If you need to go slower, you are more than welcome to, but I'm going to see if I can say and finger with my metronome those first 5 notes. 1, 2, say it, it's C, D, E, F, G. So as we go up, we're just taking off a finger at a time. Try it again. C, D, E, F, G. Now D as force field, don't let them fly away because you're going to need them to go back down in measure 2. Okay, let's see if we can play that first piece. The first 5 notes. 1, 2, ready? Okay, we will tongue each note as we change. All right, let's try that one more time. 1, 2, going up. Okay, so that's kind of piece number 1 there. Measure 1 plus that 5th note, or the first note of measure 2. Well, after we go up, look what happens in measure 2. We got to go back down. Okay, so now we're just going backwards. We're going to start on G and then go back down, out of them F, E, D, until we get to C again. So G, F, E, D, C. Let's see if we can say those 5 notes going down now. So like measure 2 plus the first note of measure 3. 1, 2, say it. G, F, E, D, C. One more time, ready, here we go. G, F, E, D, C. Let's see if you can play those 5. 1, 2, measure 2. So once you feel comfortable with those 2 pieces, guess what? Let's see if we can put them together. So this is going to be saying and fingering measures 1 and 2. 1, 2, starting on C again. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Okay, let's try playing it. 1, 2, 2 measures. Pretty cool. Now, measure 3 is a little different, and it's actually called something very specific. Okay, when we have the first note of this scale, which is in this case C, the 3rd note of the scale, you see it skips there to E, and the 5th note of the scale, which is G, it's called an arpeggio. You have to be Italian when you say it. So if you look at measure 3 in the last note, that's our little arpeggio. So we're gonna skip a note in between. C, E, G, E, C. So you're gonna be moving 2 fingers at a time in this measure. C, E, G, E, C. See if we can say it with our metronome. Ready, set, here we go. C, E, G, E, C. Let's try playing it. 1, 2. Sorry, arpeggio, right? 1, 2, ready? Okay, so now we've practiced all the pieces. We just have to put it together. So it's gonna go from the beginning. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, E, G, E, C. And if you need a breath, I sneak it in between measures 2 and 3. Before I play that C at the beginning of measure 3, I sneak it over that bar line, okay? All right, let's see if we can play it. Put it together. 1, 2. All right, good luck practicing your concert B flat or your C mini scale.